Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tim and welcome to a Thursday night stream. Tonight, we're playing more Ni No Kuni, Revenant Kingdom. I'm excited, I'm so goddamn excited to be back in this goddamn game. I know, it seems like such a silly and frivolous little thing, but I really am enjoying myself playing this game. It's got a great progression system, it feels very rewarding, and the Facebook game portion, the grindy aspect, the part that really is annoying as shit to actually level up, I did all that over the weekend in between sessions. So you'll notice that our kingdom looks a lot the same, but it's not. It's not the same. You'll notice that our rankings up here are a little bit higher than they were before, as is my influence, because I have been researching like a fiend. And I've basically researched every available thing that we have, with the exception of a couple that I don't have the qualifications for. Such as this one here saying staff member needs to know spiffing smithing. And I think we'll get that very, very shortly. More might, more spoils of war, level 1 and 2 armor development, level 1 and 2 accessory development, etc, etc. I'm actually working on a couple as we speak and as we continue to play this game tonight. Cook great higgledies for less, higgledy rearing for beginners, all of that and more are in my coffers now. Speaking of coffers, I actually upgraded the size of my coffers a little bit. Let's see here. You'll notice that it actually now makes 9,000 King's Guilder an hour, which means I basically need to come back here every 30 minutes to collect the King's Guilder, or else we're gonna be losing money, baby. Losing money, because around here, time is actually money. Of course, I can't store my capacity for King's Guilder yet until I reach a kingdom level of 2 or more. And in order to get a level up, I need to build, have 25 or more citizens recruited. I think I'm maybe at like 6. So it's gonna be a little while before we get there. But anyway, let me return back to, nope, not the town. I want the throne room. I want to go in the throne room because I want to leave. There we go. I want to return back to Goldpaw, because we can actually turn in that quest where I needed 3 silver nugs. And those 3 silver nugs were actually a lot more annoying to accumulate than I would have imagined. I'm kind of glad that I did it off a stream, quite frankly, because what it ended up requiring was me leveling up, building a mining camp, leveling it up to level 2, and then just basically allowing it to go for 8 fucking hours until it accumulated enough silver nugs over time and naturally occurring to give me the amount that I needed. Unnecessary. But anywho, we got all that we need, and Fido, the beat-down armorer, can come and live with me. If you bring me 3 nuggets of silver, don't you worry, I got your nugs right here, and 4 more to boot that I can use for catalysts later.
Hello.
We brought your nugs of silver just like you asked. Will you be able to repair your tools now and come live with us? Yay! Side quest completed, not 5 minutes into the night. We're doing awesome. Of course he will, Fido. He'll see sense for long, I'm sure. Excellent. And we got some waterproof iron armor as well. I wonder how well that iron armor is by comparison to my leather armor, and I think maybe like bone mail is the best one that I have right now. 62, 77, 77. Yeah. Really? Just below my soldier's cloak. Curious. Now you'll notice that I have some bone mail equipped to both the princess and her dad. And I was able to do that thanks to that level 2 armor that I have back in camp. But I actually didn't want to continue to build armors for everybody else because I don't know if you noticed, one of the researchers that I'm working on right now is actually my quality of armors up. It will make all of my armor that I craft one stage maybe higher than it is now, one quality level higher than it is right now. I'm not sure whether that refers to the star rating or the medallion rating or just like the color rating overall, but we'll find out. Either way, hello Bodley. It's good to see you again, my dear. Bodley smells a bigger army. A big bandit bashing army. Yes, because we were able to recruit 2 more gentlemen of this kingdom to our cause. Now, Bodley tell you about her favor again. I need you to go kill those bandits who stole my stone. Use your army has to beat the bastard baggy. Sweet. So then I believe that this is the last of the tasks for bodily. Every time with that. Let's get to work, my loves. Just like the last favor for old Wrinkly. We've got ourselves a laboring card. I know. His voice is much higher pitched than that. I don't care. Silence in the library. I'm gonna end up stabbing you later. I have a feeling he and I are gonna come to blows about the whole late fees thing. But anyway, yoink. Spool of coral pink thread. I want to say that I actually upgraded the types of items that I find in the world can be. So you'll see me finding more and better types of threads and items and, well, still pebbles here and there as we go. Let's see. It looks like our quest is actually going to take us right here in between Shipshire Cape and the Calm Lands. So let's just go ahead and warp on out of the city. There's no need to run. We're the king. Please. My legs don't get tired. My servants' legs do. All right. And so we run and run. Now remember, this was the last place we've had that battle. I'm wondering where the next one will be. Do. I see the flag in the distance. And so I'm gonna go right to it. But first, more murder. I feel like we're already, pretty high enough level, but we could always be better, right? We could always be just that little bit better. Yay! Besides that, I spent 8 hours last Sunday in the fucking kingdom menu. Not actually playing this game like I wanted to. So, shaking off the rust, we'll say. Shaking off the rust for a brand new sesh. Gotcha. I know it actually has no tactical advantage for me to hit them from behind, which I'm kind of really mad about. I wish that I could get the favorable encounters too, because like they can backstab me, and that's pretty awful when they do. I want to get some sort of advantage for being very tactical about how I operate. No? Never mind. Turns out having an entire bag of Fudgy-O's, excuse me, in one sitting can have some effects. Is that right, Lemon? What kind of effects are we referring to here? The bathroom kind? The throw-up kind? The kind where you can no longer taste anything but sweet? The most delicious kind. Just random little pieces of bamboo over here. Okay. Are you ready to join the fray and steal back the Starlight Stone? A level 6 skirmish. All right, let's give it a shot. We've got 4 armies now. This should be a little bit more robust this time around, we'll say. Wow. All right. The enemy might is 3780. I'm going to start out at 5,000. I've got some King's Guilders, so I could boost them up a little bit, make reinforcements arrive more quickly, cause my might gauge to deplete more slowly. That's not bad. Make my shock tactics last longer, and hard mode. Nah. Let's go with the slowing the might gauge. So that way we can use our might more often. They've got a bunch of units over there. But Chinggis is 8, Kumbush is 7, and Minty and Bygone are 6s. So I'm thinking that we're pretty good. This unit goes it alone, enjoying an increased firearm range as a result. Interesting. And then Rousing Roar, a stalwart shout that gets her troops to dig in, bolstering their defense. Neat. Okay, well, the Howling Hunters have enhanced attacks, range attacks, when that unit has the higher ground. So I'll have to try and remember that and use that to my benefit. Here we go. Nice. So I've got 4 full armies this time. You can tell which ones are the pups because they're the ones with the little ears on their helmets. Look at them, they're so cute. Disrespectful. Do these savages have no respect for their elders? Your Majesty, my unit is able to perform range attacks independently of the main force. I missed the rest of that. To arms! Independent units. Some units, such as Minty, have special tactics that cause them to act independently of my main force. They rejoin the main force after a set amount of time has passed. Okie dokie. Sure. Let me rotate my swords around. Yeah. Yeah. Go, boys, go. All right. All right. All right. All right. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. A lot of our raiders are gone. That's not good.
Stay strong.
Let's absorb up some might to reinforce ourselves here. And in for the bosses. Nice. Oh, you know what? It's because hammers are actually strong against spears. That's why. The swords are weak to spearmen. That's why they died so quickly by comparison. I get you. The rock, paper, scissors aspect is coming into play here. Now we're starting to figure it out. And the walls come a-tumbling down. Mr. Puppy, tear down these wolves. Uh-oh.
Plenty more where that came from.
A little bit of range damage over here. Let's see if we can kind of position ourselves. Special tactics of bolstering defense. Nice. Extra defense will go a long way here. Let's rotate around so that way our hammers are fighting those and our the swords are fighting the guns. That's exactly what we needed to do right there. Hot damn, and we got a medium military might boost. I gotcha. Rebuilding and reusing enemy installations. You can spend your might to rebuild enemy installations to destroy using them for yourself. Simply hold the B until they're up and running again. Rebuilding a command post will cause your military might to be replenished. That's dope. So what, is this gonna give me my own cannon? Oh my god, this gives me my own cannon! Yay! Let's see if it actually does anything useful here. But boom! Alright, alright. Hey, back up, independent unit. You're doing too much. Cannon fire! Wow, okay, that actually is pretty handy. Is it gonna continue on down? How far, what is the range of this thing, I guess is what I'm... Significant is what I'm seeing. Let me replenish my units here, and boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka. Bring it back towards the cannons. Come on, come on. There's cannons back here. Oh, yes. Rotate the hammers on around. Newt a problem. Let's bolster everybody up with that might gauge. Since I spent the money on making it better, we might as well use it. Actually, let me get my sword, guys. They're the ones. Nailed it. And destroy the installation. Go. Neutralized. Excellent.
Yeah.
Ha! He says we're a nuisance. Please, you bandits are the ones that are a nuisance around here, and I'm going to wash you from the land. Wow, my units are able to hit their units over the wall. I think I'm gonna take advantage of that. Yes, please. You know what? Rotate. And might. All of my military might. Wow, I mean, like, I really can just sit on that button, can I? You Wallies think you're getting to this here stone? Yeah. I think we're just gonna keep rampaging through. I don't know that they have anything that could stop us. Please, Dan, it's gonna take a lot more than you two having a flirt fest 9,000 over there to make me uncomfortable. Break out the hammers. Wow. That is super effective. Okay, let's just carefully kind of work our way over to this side first, claim the base, and then we'll take on the one with the cannon next to it. Enemy command post out. Nice-oo. That'll give us a tidy little boost to the military might.
Can't afford to lose.
I know. So what, it just kind of replenishes 20 every so often? That's good. How about more death? And we charge! And more death! Oh wow, they tried to destroy my base. Not today, juniors. They need a lot more men for that. Like a lot. And I reckon I should go ahead and take their other base too, right? I'll be damned. Okay. And we'll go and claim a cannon too, because fuck it, why not? If I'm replenishing 40 might every couple of seconds, I mean, nope, that's not the, whoa, whoa, look at them big boys. Question, I do not have any fucking spearmen to be able to have them be at weakness. So let me just bolster my defense, I guess, and wail away. Come wail away, come wail away, come wail away on them, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. With a medium military might boost. And the magicians are getting their asses slaughtered.
How'd you like that, you
Perfect. No fair. You can't nick me favorite stone. I love the flaming thing. Well, too bad. So sad. Shouldn't have stole it from my friend, Chad. Yeah, I'm calling Bodily Chad. Shut up. It's okay, Queen. It's gonna apparently take a lot more to make you uncomfortable than it does everybody else. We obtained the Starlight Stone. Yay! We can head back to Goldpaw now. To the library. Tidy. I remember there being other of those tactics missions that we couldn't do because we weren't high enough level and we didn't really have enough people.
You ready for this?
But I'm gonna guess that now we're actually in pretty good shape to be able to take on most, if not all, of the ones that we have available to us. Especially if I boost the old might gauge. And maybe get a little bit better at doing the tactics missions. It looked like you actually get really great rewards from doing it too, so I wonder if it might be worth kind of sucking them out a little bit. Pia! Get to it! Pia! Get to it! Pia! There we go. It's like dash in the direction that he's running, then you'll hit him. Ba 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 ba. I understand what you mean, Queen. I blame theater stuff. Any shame and or embarrassment that I had washed away a long time ago through a series of unfortunate events. Damn. I was really hoping to be able to get over there to that chest, but I still can't figure out the way there. I hope it'll reveal itself before too long. I wish there was a way to run faster up to Bodily's place.
Welcome.
Excellent, the Sweet Saffron Tea House. I wonder if I can take any of these foods home and give it to the dog. That's how I get more recipes. Boost fire resistance, make crit hits more likely. I've got 3 of those already though. Boost resistance to poison. You know, that might just be like useful at some point. That ain't even about like having any sort of general benefits we can use over and over again. That's useful in very specific scenarios, and who knows, those might come up. I think I will take a Lucky Lobster, though. Significantly strengthens my melee attacks? Yes,
Eat
please.
up. I'll be seeing you again soon.
Cool. And unfortunately, she wouldn't really buy anything from me, so I guess we'll just take our leavings and go. Speaking of taking our leavings and go, you'll buy shit from me, right? Yay! I think I have a bunch of shit to sell. Sorry, Quad City DJs, I didn't mean to butcher your song. You know what, Dan? Have you seen the series of unfortunate events on Netflix? Because that show is the titties. I absolutely adore it. every episode just seems to get better than the last, and I love everything from the cinematography of it and the costume design to like the way that every set looks like it's ripped straight from a Wes Anderson meets Tim Burton movie. It's awesome. And I think they're doing pretty great justice to the story, like the books themselves, which is not easy. And yes, it is, Dan. The new series of DuckTales is, in fact, really good. I've enjoyed it. I don't know whether or not I know they're supposed to come back sometime soon, the DuckTales, that is, but I don't know whether they have or not. Or whether they have been, like, agreed upon to come back. I think I'll keep one of each ring for now. Ooh. Slightly strengthens all attacks. Somebody should be using that right now. Cool. Almost 8 grand we've got. And these are all items that I don't really need. Sleepy Gun. Don't really need any of right this instant.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Sweet. Well, that's actually good news, Dan. Thank you for letting me know. Couple of prickled peppers. I see a side quest just outside of Bodiley's place. Curious, I thought we got them all. Why, hello there, young man. Another gato sitting here cross-legged. Why the long chops? It can't really be all that bad, can it? God damn it. Tobias. Says, King Evan, oh my, this is all embarrassing. You see, I was escorting a merchant through the mountains, and then I ended up lost and over here. Seems you found yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, at least, I mean, hey, you got out before the rebellion hit, so consider yourself lucky. My boss hired me to protect him. Oh, the person he was leading. I gotcha. An entire pack, Queen. Why, enough to keep me going for quite a while. You'll help a fellow Grimalkin, right? I've asked you, Mongrel, what kind of soldier are you? Well, the one who really needs help. So I think we'll be okay to help him.
Thank you very much.
But what could he do for us in return? What have you done for me lately? Do. We were passing through Cloud Coil Canyon when we were attacked. Maybe if you head over there, you'll find some clues about where those bandits went. Oh boy. All right, we'll go around and start asking questions for you. But Bato really doesn't have high hopes about this. A knowledge born of Wanderlust that can help boost work at the Explorers Guild. Ooh. And he's also part of the fighting squad as the Kitty Catty Cutters. We'll work on that name later on. We'll workshop it, don't worry. Make inquiries about the cargo Tabius was carrying in Cloud Coil Canyon. All right. Sure. Why not? Any more? No? Okay. Back into Bodily it is. We'll get that side quest at some point along our adventures. I imagine we'll be breaking back out of the city here soon. Here's your little stony wony. The Starlight Stone was handed over, and she is very, very happy with us now. So bright, so shiny, so bright it hurts like a shiny, shiny star. Well, it seems you have yet underestimated us again. But, you know what? I'm pretty good at my job. I got you a deep red rose, a hot, hot horn, and a shiny, 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 shiny stone. She has them all at last. At long, long last. And she's going to make the most marvelous makeup that's ever been made up. Gobsmear. Again, people around here really need to work on this whole naming convention thing. They're terrible at it. Lipstick?
What the flip?
Was really hoping he was going to say something worse. You put us through all that just for a new shade of flippin' lippy?
Look, yes?
Apparently so. All right. Hey, whatever it takes to give me my library card. In this case, it's making this old lady even more beautiful. God, it's like putting lipstick on a pig. I am absolutely as horrified as the rest of you. Pretty, pretty. No, old lady. No kisses on the cheek. It's very pretty. I have it at last, my lovely, lovely lipstick. I am pretty again. Aunt Bodley is a woman of your word, so here is the library card. A lovely little library card filled with all of my love. Ooh. She doesn't have any pockets. So where was she keeping? Oh, it's covered in her love. Yeah. Horrible mental imagery. Let's split up and take a look around. We'll find that information we need. What the fuck book were we even here for? I have terrorized myself out of remembering what the fuck we were even here to find. Hey, future dad-in-law, will you hold that card for me? Will you keep it with you at all times, Papa, please? No. Ew. Broadleaf, a guide. Sure, I'll read it. A kingdom at the cutting edge. Hey, Batu, what you doing? At least a book will make a pillow when you try to, when you're tired of trying to make sense out of the accursed thing. You'd wake up with a bump on your head if you tried that with one of these great rocky nonsenses. I mean, they are pretty hefty fucking books around here. I'm not gonna lie. None of these seem to have your traditional paperback binding. Ding Dong Dell, a guide. Sure. Ding Dong Dell is a kingdom situated in the northern part of the Summerlands. Grimalkin, Mousekind, and humans have coexisted there for centuries. Interesting. It has the longest history of any of the world's nations, thanks in no small part to the unwavering protection of its kingmaker, the noble Oakenheart. Cats and mice of Ding Dong Dell have a long history of animosity. Indeed, according to one account, there was once a war between them that lasted several centuries. Some even claim that the Mousingers, a famous mouse clan, were driven into the sewers while their Grimalkin oppressors lived peacefully above the ground. That, I think, is probably referencing the first game. The local humans try to avoid becoming involved with this conflict and give their politics a wide berth. The recent tumult, as the Tildrums have ruled under Ding Dong Dell for generations until the premature death of King Leonhard put his son young Evan on the throne. Interesting. This is where we came in. The mice saw an opportunity, staged a coup, and drove the boy out of the kingdom. Titches in the kingdom have run high ever since. Grimalkin are not allowed to leave, and only those who are granted special permission may now visit. So it seems that breaking back into our house may not be quite as easy as it was breaking out. Was it this book on Allegoria? I seem to remember the name Allegoria coming up. I'm sure if I made this my active quest, I'd be able to figure it out easier, but I don't really care. Hydropolis. Ooh, that sounds cool. An ocean kingdom governed by strict rules. Hydropolis is a maritime kingdom comprised of several islands known collectively as the Hydropelago. The population is mostly made up of humans and merfolk. Fishing dominates the economy, with its fresh seafood dishes being highly regarded. Brinskimmer, the nation's kingmaker, lives beneath the sea and is rarely seen. Queen Neria, ruler of Hydropolis, has decreed a number of activities to be strictly forbidden. That's the first time we have referenced another kingmaker, right? Like besides the one that we currently have and then the one that we used to have. Furthermore, tourists and merchants from overseas are forced to pay punitive taxes, meaning that although the kingdom is a beautiful and fascinating place, it seldom receives visitors. Many locals object to these draconian rules, and though the local officials do their best to suppress dissatisfaction, it has all yet to be fully quelled. Interesting. Humans and merfolk did not always live coexist peacefully in Hydropolis, but this was not always the case. Apparently, the fighting did not come to an end until a human was able to overcome Brinskimmer's brutal trial and form a king's bond with him. Yeah, the name Grimalkin is something that actually comes up a decent amount in things. Goldpaw, a guide. A kingdom where all is left to luck. It's a large kingdom situated in the Summerlands. Local population is dominated by dogfolk. In Gold Paw, everything is left to chance. Yes, we know about that. Longfang, oh yeah, that's right, Longfang, I forgot about him. The local kingmaker has held in high esteem for his account of his reputation as a bringer of good fortune. But now, Longfang is gone. He was taken. So I wonder what's going on with... We should probably head to Hydropolis, huh? Can't believe there's already stuff in here about the coup and Ding Dong Dell. This place is way more up to date than it looks. But I think our first task might actually be to check on all of the other Kingsmakers. I want to say that there's been like a Final Fantasy enemy or two. Maybe named Grimalkin. Maybe something from Kingdom Hearts. I don't fucking remember. I've played too many video games to keep track of all that. Alright, I think I've read up on the history of pretty much every major nation in your world. This place sure has its fair share of wars, though I guess that's true of my world too. But if this stuff is anything to go by, the only way to steer clear of all the fighting will be to have no contact whatsoever in any other country, period. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen. What you got, little princess? Nope, Evan's gonna come up with the idea. What if we unite the world under one big country? No. Evan, no, that's called conquering the world. Oh boy. Oh no.
Yeah.
Tawny, no, that's not an amazing idea. Sure, that certainly would put an end to all war. But look at these books, read what they're saying. Nobody in history has ever come close to doing what you're proposing. It seems like Roland is the only one around here who's like, guys, statehood is a thing for a reason. We kind of need to keep everything separate and, you know, think globally, yes, but work locally. Apparently this old biddy still has something left to say. Hey! I recognize that outline. Ferdinand, mighty Ferdinand, yes. Wrote a great treaty, the Declaration of Interdependence. And they got all of them to sign it. Great big countries, teeny weeny countries, all of them. So apparently some kind of grand peaceful accord was struck before. Huh? No history books ever mentioned his name. Of course not. He was top secret. Only special people knew. Good night, Queen. Have a great time at work. Hopefully you can be able to work all night. Okay. Interesting. So, we're going to head back to the kingdom and formulate our plan for, I guess, world domination? Sure. That seems like fun. And in the meantime, we can head over to Cloud Coil Canyon and take care of our little side questy quest here. See if we can get on the tail of those thieves. Boop-a-doop-boop-boop-boop. I like the music over in Gold Paw, I will say that. You weren't here before. Hello. Certainly not suspicious looking man. Amiable merchant. I suppose you're coming to buy me wares, have you? Well, you've come at a bad time. I've not to sell you. Why? Because bandits? Bandits? Yeah, bandits. I'm not about the, I know not about this traveler of yours, nor the bandits either, but there's a merchant passes through these parts often enough. He usually hires a fellow traveler to act as his bodyguard, and that must be the guy. Well, the last I saw him, he was headed toward Crookneck Cavern. You could do worse than look there for the swab. Fair enough. We'll give it a shot. Crookneck Cavern. Haven't I already been there? Like I've been there. Nope. Seems not. Unless... There it is. No, what am I doing? I saw that blue arrow and I was like, oh, that's where it is. No, it's not. Although I guess I am actually closer than I thought I would be, so... Not bad. I'll take it. See if we can get there from here. Ah, yes. Down by the Wyvern Cavern. I remember this place. We can make it up and around. And I think I might actually just go ahead and steal some experience while I'm at it, too. It's a good place to get some easy kills. doop, doop. Especially now that we're basically super powered. Which, to be fair, I haven't even really done any true work when it comes to making all of my new weapons and armors and stuff. We've got a lot more leveling up that we can do. But these guys are also like 7 levels lower than me, so, okay, like 18 levels lower than me. So, you know, you can understand why they're dying so quickly. It never hurts to come through and gather some low-level materials again, because those end up getting used a lot when it comes to crafting all of your weapons and armors. So it can't hurt. There's some leather pieces, and there's also a bunch of metals and nugs and stuff that having all your acquisitions just make it a lot easier. That's why you have your mining camps and your hunting camps and your farms and all that good stuff. Bum. To gain all those things so you don't have to sit there and grind through enemies. So, if you do both, if you've got your camps and you grind through enemies, well, looks like all of your rewards have been doubled. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, why you gotta get so close? Why you gotta get so close? I wanna pew you. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Oh. Pew. Oh. Wait for it. Pew. Nope. Pew. There we go. Let's say you gotta lead them a little bit. I just wasn't leading the shot. I almost wish you could go into like a first-person type mode. That would be pretty fun. Hey, Dari. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Gust-proof basic wizard wear. I imagine I was probably supposed to find that a little bit earlier. Whoopsies. Anywho, looks like the Crookneck Cavern is just up here. This is new. Hip, hoop, heap, hoop. Climbing, climbing to the thieves' den. I love how it basically looks like Roland's skipping at this point. I mean, wouldn't you be? We're about to have some fun and some murder. Not that those are mutually exclusive. I'll take that 600 gilder. I was actually beginning to get a little broke. I don't know if you noticed, we only got back up to 7,000 some odd special wares. Roll up, outrageous bargains, exclusively for everyone. Tobias's knapsack. I recognize that knapsack, sir. Give me that bag. Why not stock up on some essentials while you have the chance? You want to buy some stuff from me, you dodgy dealer? Do I have anything that I can give him? Yes, I do, actually. Till next time. Except there won't be a next time. That pack's got everything you need if you're setting out for an adventure. Oh, wait, yeah, because it's Tobias's pack. So we'll be able to give it back to him here in a little bit.
Yep.
As soon as we call him out. Brand name? Really? Tobias is a brand name? No, Samsonite is a brand name. You are way off. And what's this brand name of yours that doing embroidered in these breeches, huh?
Yep.
Made by the same company, of course. You lying sack of shit. Do you even have eyes underneath that hood? He just pulls it up and he's actually a Cyclops. Oh, wow. Looks like you saw through our little ruse. What a shame you're not sharp enough to avoid getting your stuff pinched just like your friend. Oh, no. I see now that their little banded bodies that we were killing last time were really just the chibi form of these dudes that actually look a lot more badass than their real-world counterparts. If you think we'll go along quietly with your thievery, you got another thing coming. Come on, Evan lad.
You ready for this?
There's a lot more than you and Evan around here, but I appreciate being left out of your equation. Kip. Nice. I mean, I don't even need to bring out the magics. I'm gonna. But I didn't need to. I didn't need to do that. I did that for fun. What you got now, bandit? Sure, 'twill hurt something fierce, but you not feel it for long. Oh no, I'll get back everything I stole. I'll never do anything like it again, I promise. And we got 1,000 gilder? Wait, did we just mug that guy? I mean, sure, he was a bad guy, but like, did we just unintentionally rob that guy? Oh well, whatever, doesn't matter. We got what we came for. And we can go back to Tobias and give him his stuff. I mean, for real, Lemon. And 1,000 gilder at that. That was a pretty good haul. He must have stolen at least 3 or 4 people's stuff. Sorry, I could get myself a new sword, but they took every penny I had. You mean this knapsack? Oh my god, where'd you pull that from? Ew. Yeah, I know.
Thank you very much.
Oh, look at his little fishy belt buckle. That's so cute. Now that I have my sword back, I can go and help the merchant who hired me. It turns out that merchant was the one that was working with the bandits. Yes, he definitely tricked you. Oh well, it's okay. Now he's just trying being a better swordsman. No bandit is ever gonna get the better of me again. You could come and live with us. You're inviting me to your new kingdom? What an honor. I'd love to join you there. Now this is what I call a happy ending. I suppose I should be grateful that that merchant tricked me. Just look how it all turned out. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Dari, that sucks. I heard I missed a very interesting puzzle game. A very interesting puzzle game? I can't think of what that would be. Well, I mean, was it the end of the Nonary games? Because I think you were here for that. And let's go back to the throne room and decide what to do next. That's what I want to do anyway, because, well, we got a whole bunch of people. 2 new people that I can go and allocate. One in the Explorers Guild and the other inside the Armory. Because, like, the other game that we played was Far Cry 5. And then, of course, Hand of Fate 2. So unless you're talking about Hand of Fate 2 Endless Mode, but that's not really a puzzle game. At least I don't think of it as that. Managed Kingdom. Ooh, wow. 5,000 gilder already. Let's see. Tobias will be a natural inside of the Explorers Guild, which, there we go, is just over here. Ooh, and almost done with its own research. Man, but I'm not going to be able to put him in there until it's done. And it cost me 3,600 King's Gilder to finish off the last 3%. Ha! Fuck that noise. Tobias. With a natural 97 in here. Wow, that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot of IQ in one place. And, of course, because the armory is also working away, guess where I can't put anybody else either. Son of a bitch! Oh, well, it's fine. Let's head on down to ground floor level and see what we can do as far as making some new weapons, shall we? So my weapon development cost is down 20% because of one of the perks that I got, and my weapon quality is actually up 1 thanks to the other perk that I got. And we can potentially build a whole bunch of weapons here. I've got 1 great sword at my disposal already, which, if you notice, has a 98 attack. Oh my god. Oh really? And I imagine it probably isn't giving you the quality options. No, don't even start, Dari. You know that's not the case. But here's the Real Run Rapier that actually has 107 attack. And I have enough grassy sap in order to make it even better, which imbues the weapon with water, but I don't have the materials to be able to make it. The Spectrum Spear. Oh. I need some wave skipper shells, blue prisms, and things of that nature. So it sounds like the water area is definitely where we're going next. But might I recommend Dari going over to YouTube, because the quality is actually better there, usually anyway. And there's the Flash Flood Axe, which gives 127. And you can have better quality control options too, so hopefully the buffering won't be as bad. That is the one bad part about streaming on 60 frames a second and without quality control options on Twitch. If you are on mobile or if you're on a bad internet connection, guess what? You're fucked. The Sore Boar Axe? I have enough materials to make the Sore Boar Axe? Which makes critical hits more likely and increases the amount of HP restored? Yes, please. Oh my god! It's like 2 of the bright platinum axe. I think I will be equipping it right away. Oh, it's so pretty. And let's see what other ranged weapons I can build too, because I think I've got a Cloudburster here for Roland, but I'm missing Wave Skipper shells again. I'm gonna need a lot of those shells. And then a Plunder Blaster. Which actually is slightly better than my Windy Bulldozer. But I don't have the solid lumber necessary to have a chance of confusing enemies, and kind of really want that. Fuck. I know I have the ability to get solid lumber from the wood yard every so often once, you know, the cycle starts coming. But I think it takes a little bit for that to cover out. Deadly Sore Boar Axe, which needs sturdy bones and more solid lumber to be able to improve. But I want it. I want it. Daddy wants it. And then, of course, you know what? I definitely should leave Daddy Pirate Boy inside my party for a little while longer, because not only does he have that Sword Boar Axe, he also has this Tower Toppler, which is super powered as well. Higgy Piggy Longsword, cool Longsword, the Great Sword over there. I guess really the only weapon that I need to improve is the Greenling Glaive, and I can't because I don't have any silver fucking nugs. God dang it. Me and my nug lust. Question, can I make any spears that are better than the ones that she has now? Because she's definitely kind of lacking in the spear department. Not really. I can do the Rat Skewer. But even still, that's only slightly better than the worst spear she has. I need more silver. That's just bottom line of it. I need a lot more silver before I can really make the most of myself. Thank you, King Evan. I'm glad I can do the very glad indeed you invited Fido to move to our kingdom. We have made a vow to help each other become the very best craftspeople we can be. Awesome. At the very least, it will encourage us to not let ourselves be outdone by one another. However, there's still a number of weapons I lack the confidence to attempt to make. Bows especially. My grandmother never had time to teach me the secrets of bowcraft before she passed away. Okay. What if you were to look at the work of other bowyers? Maybe that might help you gain confidence. Grandmother says that it's the work of greatest craftspeople that we learn the great craftspeople, to be great craftspeople ourselves. That makes sense. All right, well, let's find him a good bow. A bow of grade 5 or higher. Do we have that already? A hybrid bow of grade 5 or higher.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
It does not seem we have one. Damn. But wait. See, that's grade 10. Right? Unless I need to unequip it. But I can't unequip it because I don't have anything else to put there. Son of a bitch. And that probably just switched it, huh?
Excuse me?
Fart nuggets. Okay, well, I guess if I go ahead and make a bow, but I thought you said a hybrid bow of 5 or higher, and I don't have the solid lumber to make it myself, because I can make it a quality level 6 if I just had fucking solid lumber. Damn it. Okay, well, fine. Let's go see what other side quests are abound. Fido says, side quest because newbie is here. Excellent. Basically the other half of the side quest. And he can make better armor of everyone. What is it, Fido? Changgil came to me recently and asked me to make some improvements to his unit's armor. They were long overdue. The equipment they had been using until now was very poor state of repair indeed. Unfortunately, the armor is of a type I've not encountered before. Unless I can get my hands on a certain item. Suit of iron armor at grade 5 or higher. Wait, didn't I just sell a piece of iron armor at grade 5 or higher? I think I did. Not entirely sure. But I can make one. Dope. Turns out, not so much. The star rating is 1 level of quality, but I think it is, in fact, this medallion 6 at the bottom. I see. How interesting. Thank you, King Evan. Now I know exactly what to make alterations I need to make Changgis's men's armor. So basically, he crafted the very thing that he needed to learn about to continue crafting. Sure, I'll take it. Why not? But as my skills as an armorer grew, so too does my belief in my own worth in this kingdom. As it should. I hope you'll be able to pluck up the courage to see your grandfather soon. I'm sure he'd be very proud of you. Yeah, side quest complete. Dope. What about you, Bygone? No quests at all. I know that. The good news about that limit is then that means that as soon as I get the solid lumber, I'll be able to make what I need from for the other mission here. But no solid lumber as of yet. Son of a bitch. Wow, Lemon. I would say that I'm proud of you, but that is a total lie. And I have 11,000 King's Gilder. That's incredible. Ooh, and research is able to be done. Finally, our quality apparel development level 1 has been completed, and that means improves technique, boosting quality of armor and accessories made by 1. So all of my qualities start at 1, and then when I'm able to use the catalyst, they bump to 6 instead. Actually, I want to take you out of here, Geralt, and replace you with Fido. Dope. Nimble Fingers allows her to stay here. Bygone gets taken out as well, because Bygone belongs somewhere else. Fido can stay here, and he has Armorer's Instinct. It provides a boost to any apparel-related work. Okay. I mean, they've got a combined 217 IQ between them. That's pretty awesome. And unfortunately, I can't level up this facility until I get a kingdom level of 2 or higher. So that might be a little bit. Okay. Research into improved foraging techniques complete. And that means enables valuable objects to be more easily spotted and recovered on land. In the meantime, I'm going to get improved smash and grab too. Make smashing up objects a little more fun by having it yield more gilder. Yes, please. And we'll go ahead and put Bygone back over here where he belongs. Excellent. Now Tobias, if I remember right, actually belongs in the Explorers Guild too, which means I should go ahead and cancel this. Personnel. Tobias. What's his? Helps boost work. Okay, cool. All Explorers Guild people. Ooh, I could level up the facility again to level 3. Sure, why not? I mean, that's done instantly. And it also gives me new research, including make your food go further. A clever cooking method that causes your food to make you feel fuller longer. Because my Tobias knows Nomad's heart, it's pretty good. Dari, did you ever play the game Dark Cloud for the PlayStation 2? This game has a lot of similar aspects to that game. You go out into the world, you accomplish your missions, you go into dungeons and get the loot and do all the good things there, meeting people and accomplishing side quests along the way. Once you do those side quests, the people that you meet end up coming back home with you, and you end up using them to your advantage here to make yourself better. I think I'll do with food go further, actually. Whoa, that was a lot of King's Guilder to research. Woo! I spent a lot of money just now. And I still have a... Oh, I was about to say, I still have a person unallocated. It's the lady who lives in the store. Ta-da! Excellent. Now then, let's go back down to street level, because I want to see what we can purchase. And also if anyone else has any side quests around here. Because I feel like I might just be able to... Shit. Can't buy any silver. Can't buy the solid lumber. Can't buy the proper shell.
What else can I do for you?
Question. Can I level ye up? Because that would be super helpful. Oh, man. Fuck. I have to have a kingdom level of 2 or more in order to be able to level her up. That sucks. That sucks butts. But anyway, so the other thing that I did while we were gone was level up the spell works and get a couple of extra spells from here. And everybody at this point, I think, has most of the spells that I was able to afford. So Evan actually now has this spell, Pyre Pillar, which we'll be able to get as soon as I get some extra copper nugs. Wait a second. I can get copper nugs. I can go buy copper nugs from right down here and equip a brand new spell.
Come to do some shopping, eh?
Hallelujah. If I say copper nugs, I can actually buy. Baby. Anything else that you happen to have that I only have a few of, just so that I don't have to come back here? 6 sensors are always good to have. Sleep Be Gone, that can stay away. Swirly Apple. Start out green or red, but soon develop a swirl that makes them both. Dope. And Thorngerines. Flexible Fish, Glam Clams, Swayweed. Oh, right, those are all foods that I can end up giving to the various higgledies that we find in the world. Anywho, back over here to the spell works. I've got work to do, including creating the Pyre Pillar spell. Yes, please. So he now knows Pyre Pillar, a maelstrom of flame conjured up doing damage to all foes it strikes. And then once we reach level 10, it unlocks the second stage of it. Then we also have Water Pistol, which does a powerful jet of water blasted at unsuspecting enemies, which is different from Water Balloon, that is a ball of water hurled at enemies. Even at level 3, Water Pistol is still way more powerful, though it does cost 1 more MP. So I will go ahead and get it. Yay! And then there is Sunrise. Balls of light fly at foes, dealing damage as they strike. Neat. And then we got a couple of more here that we'll need to do more research in order to be able to learn. Roland also has some spell improvements. He has Static Wall right now, which I don't think we've used very much. But then there's also Static Squall, an upgrade to the attack that we can unlock for 1,200 Gilder, and a lot of materials. Like, a lot of materials went into that upgrade right there. But I think we're looking pretty good. We also have a Shock Spike that I'm missing one Emerald Hue Bloom from being able to get. It's an upgraded attack to Spark Spike, which I rarely ever use. And then there's Spark Shower. A storm is whipped up, summoning down lightning all around the caster. Ooh, that might be fun. Okay, good job, Tani. And finally, we have Batu being able to learn Ogre's Fingers. Stone pillars are summoned from the ground, striking enemies from below. Way better than just slinging a stone. Yeah, I'm thinking our earthbending power grows today. Then, of course, once it reaches level 10, we'll be able to upgrade it with a secondary charge attack. But for now, ooh, I can actually level it up a little bit. Yes, please. Make it even more powerful. Especially since Batu's attack is so damn strong anyway. We're going to have him out in our fighting party for quite some time, I think. It is definitely going to be a while before he gets put on the bench. So now I've got Static Wall and Static Squall. Water Balloon is going to get replaced with Water Pistol. Fireball is going to get replaced with Pyre Pillar. And that's a lot of high magic attacks that he's got there. But with Kingspin too, so that way he can still do something even at only 1 MP. And I think that we'll go ahead and use Ogre's Fingers, Strongman Stance. Batu's Brawn helps him stand strong, increasing defense and reducing damage. Oh, okay, cool. And then we've got Spark Spike that can be replaced with Spark Shower. Yes, please. The chef does not have any additional quests. But we could cook up some stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have any materials for this stuff. Oh, I see. These are all things that I can go and purchase.
Take your time.
Over in the store. Then I can, of course, buy some cuisine that I've already
Take your
made.
time. See ya.
Oh, really? You know, I've tried really hard to get into those civilization management games, but it is terribly dull. Like, after about the first half an hour, I just lose all interest. And then the sad news is that's usually only about turn 2. I'm exaggerating, obviously. Any other spell works around here that I should know about? Any other side quests? Anything like that? Higgledy experience boost 10%, nice, and Higgledy cook boost cost down 20%. I remember getting a new one just recently. Oh yeah, that's right. It was Tove the Tenebraeus. Or no. It was you. Whiffloff the Wafty. Right? No, it was the Fire Higgledy, because I didn't have any Fire Higgledies up until that point. That's right. But can I cook anymore? Oh wow. Pib the Peregrinator. It's kind of falcon. Can be made if I just had 3 more bright buttons. And he's got 98 natural attack and 109 natural defense. That's insanely high. 128 and 68. Holy ball sacks. Okay, I see where the power is going to come from. 97 and 106 for Ubgub the Enlightened. Changgil the Spangly. I love these fucking names. The names are the best. Tum Tum the Terrible needs some jazz eggs in order to be able to come out from the darkness. Threnody the Pooped Has 83 attack and 118 defense. That's not bad at all, actually. He's wearing a little nightcap. Oh, he's wearing a little nightcap. I love it so much. He's got hard guard, too, which boosts the player's defense when awakened. Occasionally summons a Higgledy helpers when a Higgledy ball is picked up. Oh, that's cool. And then slightly increases the enemy's magical defense for a short period of time. Higgledy heart. Allies' magical defense is boosted, and they become less easily stunned by foes. Ooh, that's actually really nice. But I think I'll just nurture instead. After all, my experience boosts per item went up 10%. So now instead of getting 250, it gives me 264 for each one of my hard-wearing wool. Nah, we'll hold off. Okay, good news is I'm not actually seeing any other side quests around here, and I guess I could have just looked at the map to begin with. But, yeah, all good. Aw, have a good night, Lemon. Hopefully everything's okay. We'll, hopefully see you tomorrow, buddy. Bye. It's been a little bit since we've just adventured around the main world proper and seen the plains that we have made our kingdom on here outside of Evermore. I forgot how pretty it was. Boo-doo-boo, boo-doo-boo-boo. I think I'm gonna run butt first into that Manticore. I vaguely remember there being somewhere around here, actually, the place where the other tactics mission was. Wait for it. Fire! I love that attack. I could be wrong. Weirder things have happened, you know, but I don't think I am. Regain more MP back. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I love how even though it's a super weak weapon technically by comparison, I'm still able to do some awesome damage with it. Because I'm just that damn powerful. Maybe not. Alright, fine. I'll quit fucking around. Back to the throne room. Oh, wow. Coffers filled up rather quickly, huh? And lump and lumber, earthy sap, grassy sap, but no goddamn solid lumber. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not even worried. I'm not even bothered. I'll just leave it running for the entire week, and eventually I'll get some, right? I'd like to start tucking things over right away, but you have kingly duties to attend to. I'm pretty sure we just did all that, though. All of our kingly duties are all caught up on. So, let's talkie-talkie. Wait, I lied. There's one last kingly duty that I have to do before we continue on. Save that bitch. I don't know if you guys have noticed. It's been about an hour and a half so far. We've done a lot of work tonight. Saving is a good idea. Yeah, yes, let's get this show on the road. All right. Roland, wait. There are a few things I'd like to speak with you about first. Mono E Monarch. In our war room. That doesn't bode well.
Let's begin, shall we? I've gathered you all here to speak about our nation's banner. The cause we mean to unite under and to work toward together.
So like a motto. I forgot I need to hit A.
Evan proposes that we create a country without war. I'd like to talk about the concrete measures we'll need to take in order for that to happen.
You mean the impossible concrete measures it would take to make that happen?
First and foremost, we'll need to sign a treaty with the other major nations of the world, effectively forming a single, united realm.
Okay.
We propose
That's
to
some
call this
serious
treaty
art of the deal
the
shit.
Declaration of Interdependence.
Original, Mr. President.
I've taken the liberty of drawing up a preliminary version.
Did you sign it real goddamn big, too? The Declaration of Interdependence, which looks like a combination of the Elder Scroll And
The Declaration
yeah, that's
will
pretty
be
much
our
it. Just
banner.
the Elder Scroll.
The cause
It looks
for
like the
which we
Elder Scroll.
fight.
It's not physically a banner. You
I
should
like
probably
it.
leave it somewhere safe and
Ugh,
protected.
but won't that dollar an idiot be trying to mess things up in other countries, like he did in Goldpaw?
Yes, yes, he will.
We think that's highly likely, yeah.
So we should go to the other
But we
kingdoms
can't worry
post
about
haste.
that right now. All we can do is visit.
You're really thinking of doing this? You realize it's a fool's errand now, don't you?
No,
What do you mean?
I have no realization of that because we're just an idiot boy king.
Sure, this plan of yours is a noble one and a fine banner for an up-and-coming kingdom to unite under. But you're about as likely to get all the nations of the world to sign your little pact as I am to grow a third blasted leg.
Papa?
Don't say that.
Says the man who just strolled in from who knows where. Don't you be putting these daft ideas in their heads.
Clearly, Batu is a man who knows his
And
politics.
what would you know about running a country, huh?
He just ran a sky pirate army for years.
I don't know if we can do this. But it doesn't matter. I want to do it anyway.
You what now?
I've realized something. Now that we've been to all these places and met all these people,
Literally like a dozen.
I don't just want to do it for Nella. I want to do it for myself. For all of us. I really do want to make a world where everyone can be happy.
Aw, how nice and genuine.
And I don't care if we might
And
not
completely
succeed.
not beaten up by the
No
world at
reason to
all.
give
Like,
up.
I feel like me being a jaded adult is exactly the wrong state of mind to be in for this game, right? You kind of need to still have that
course.
childlike innocence of,
It won't
no,
be easy
if
for
everyone in the
developed
world was
countries
just
to-
on the same time zone, we would get along.
But if there's even a chance of success, I have to try. And I'll need all of your help to do it.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. And when it blows up in your
How can
face,
a man say
we'll be
no
here
to
for you
such a
too.
space lad?
Better start with an easy one first up. I reckon Goldpaw sign up, man.
It's true, we did help them out a ton.
Yeah, provided Pugnacious isn't the grudge-bearing type.
And we did kind of, you know, clear his heart a little bit.
Good.
Persona style. So I feel like that might be
Then
okay.
It's decided. We will unify the world. Just as Ferdinand once did.
Yay! Unify the world! And I guess now we just have to ask Master Pugnacious to sign up our completely ludicrous and bogus treaty. It's okay. Once we allure them all into a false sense of security, then we strike. There we go. Down to Fortune Square at Goldpaw. Completely skipping over any fighting between here and there. Ah, look at the statue that no longer is rigged to fool its own people and citizenry. The fuck is that? The fuck is that little bird-like thing down there at the bottom of the map? I haven't seen that icon before. I kind of gotta go see. The fuck are you? Some kind of bird-like postman. Okay, I'll bite.
Hello.
Taskmaster. Well, hello there. You, my young friend, like to help people. I can see that from a mile off, and if I'm not very much mistaken, this is your first time here at Swift Solutions. Huh. Well, you've asked for it now. My lecture is on the wonders that this fine establishment is famous the world over for its length and density. Deep breath now. Swift Solutions is where people from all over the world come to when they have something they need doing. From the smallest favors to the grandest quest, they all come through us. Those who carry out those errands are rewarded with lovely little coins called tokens of gratitude. They're really quite incredible. And when you've collected enough of them, you can trade them in to me for special prizes or for hints on where to find new citizens to recruit for your kingdom. Dope. So it seems like this is a side quest service. What happens if I finish all the tests? That's like asking what will happen if the sun stops shining. People will always have little favors that need doing. So even if you happen to finish all the tests I have to offer you, just wait a little while and more of them will come soon enough. Sweet. Time for me to run an errand or two.
Solutions.
Take on tasks, report completed tasks, trade tokens of gratitude for new citizens. Oh, I see. Achu, the caring blacksmith. Yukon, the kind teacher. Fitch, the friendly blacksmith. Oh, there's somebody with spiffy smithing. That's pretty great. Chai P and Young Maine. Young Maine with a nose and a million. A nose for rare materials. Ooh. Those are cool. And both Chi Pai and Young Maine have troops as well to be used in battle. Ooh. The Power Pups actually have... The Power Pup girls! I need the Power Pup girls in my life. Or we can swap for items. Whole bunch of prisms, close range, long range, a whole bunch of rings, and pendants, and charms, and pretty useful items. Noted. Okay, so let's maybe take a look at the actual tasks. Request from the pressed. Obtain some pots of Sorroway. That's easy. I've already literally got that one done. Putting the gold in Gold Paw. Acquire 3 copper nuggets. Easy. Easy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't have that. Long sword, flat bones, magic wand, cuts of lean meat. Okay, so let's report completed. Yes. Hand over 10 of our fucking Sorroway. Ouch, that hurts. 3 nugs, 4 sackcloth. I'm about to be able to get a lot of those people that I just looked at. Keen for beans gives me another 3 tokens of gratitude. Wing and a prayer gives me 8. And hot dog cuisine gives me a full 10. Hot damn. So with 55 tokens of gratitude, what can we get? I want Fitch, because he's got the blacksmith trait we need over back in our village. Green Fingers boosts the market garden's productivity. Spiffy Smithing, oh that's great. Achu, the caring blacksmith, is even better than the other one that we got. And her reward is 5 silver nugs. Fuck. Getting her too. Chai P, the master carpenter. Ooh, he can help at the Institute of Innovation or at the lumberyard. Nice. I actually need somebody else over at the lumberyard to increase productivity there. And then, of course, Young Maine, the trainee guard. And you know what? Fuck it. Might as well go ahead and get Yukon as well. Because she'll give us some loonicorn. And I've only got 3 tokens left. Ooh. Wasn't it the Wave Skipper shell that I needed? I feel like I needed one of those for some of the better weapons that I wasn't able to make right now. What other tasks? I think I'm pretty sure I've got a longsword, but I don't have one that I can give up. That's gonna be the bad part, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. So we've got a bunch of new side quests around here, and those we'll be able to look at as we run all the way back up here to the top of the city and then around the rest of Goldpaw. Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for dragging Gaojaya away from the casino. He was so cool, you know, back when he was a general, but then he got injured and had to retire. He used to play me whenever I asked, but after that he basically ignored me. I've been really worried about him, but now that you're helping out, I think he may be on his way to becoming his old self again. he's gone to my kingdom, dear. Definitely working with us. And you could come and work too. I'm a skilled spear user already, and I'm getting better every day. That was easy. I mean, literally like one of the best side missions we've had so far. And I get anti-tox silk slippers. And the Powerpuff Girls unit. Dope. So you're telling me that these side quests, I'm literally just gonna have to go and speak to the NPCs and they join me. Like Chai P. Yes, I am the young pup that founded a new kingdom. You have spirit, I admire that. And you have the look of the kind of timber I'd like to work with too. Nice. So give me that 520 experience and a puzzling tower toppler. Fuck right. And we'll send you back home. Who are you? Chai P's apprentice. I did not realize how great of a man my master was until he went to join your kingdom. I wish I had learned more from him while I had the chance. Aw, so sad. I took away his main man. Tower toppler. I think I'll take away the dark platinum axe and switch it up with a puzzling tower toppler, which has a slight chance of confusing enemies and makes critical hits slightly more likely. Damn it. Oh, look at that boar's axe. I see now why it's called a boar's axe. Look at the face. Look at that boar's face on the side of the axe. That is dope. And then, of course, Miss Yukon, can I have a cuddle?
Hey!
We want to speak to you, Miss Yukon.
Hey!
Aw, looks like this Miss Yukon is very popular around here. I'd almost hate to take her away and make her join my traveling circus / kingdom. They say you must have been helping people all over Goldpaw. What a lovely young man you must be. There's no need to blush. It's important to praise a child when he's done well. Well, is there something you wanted to talk to me about? You want me to come to your kingdom? Wait, Evan? Surely you're not the King Evan everyone's been talking about. What a stroke of good fortune. I would be delighted to become one of your subjects. And join. And she gave me 5 Loonicorn too. Yahoo! Oh, that's awesome, Dari. You get your hugs in wherever you can, buddy. Yukon did look like a very soft, fluffy mommy puppy, didn't she? Wee, wee. I honestly do think it's gonna be worth it to go all the way back down and just gather them all up. It's all of them being the side quests that I have here. Especially if all it takes is me literally running up to them, introducing myself, and saying, hey, you wanna come live somewhere better than this? Apparently everybody's just ready to get out. Master Pugnacious must suck.
Hey.
Sweet. Smithy Fitch. My name's Fitch. I once worked as a blacksmith back in Ding Dong Town. Ah, talking with a familiar face from the old place brings back so many happy memories of the days I spent there slaving over a hot anvil. Of course, I did have to leave Ding Dong Dell when the whole coup happened and everybody got forced out and there was the death and the murder and yada 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 yada. But hey, I'm always willing to rejoin the royal crew. And I got some milky crystal for it as well.
Do me a favor.
Now, will you let me know if you need any weapons, won't you? It will be an honor to see one of my pieces at your hip, your majesty. Nice. Last, but certainly not least. Hello, little one. Longmane thinks he is so much more important than me. But then I suppose he already has an apprentice guard, and at our age, no less. Wait, you're the king? That's way more impressive.
Hey there.
Oh, bless you. Achu. To think to have come to somebody's to the aid of so many people at such a young age. Children like you deserve support and friendship. Huh? You'd like me to come and live with you? Well, that's not exactly what I... Okay, sure, why not? And she gives us 5 silver nugs.
Thank you very much.
Damn. It looks like she's gonna go work the forge as well.
Welcome.
Do you have anything that I could purchase? Actually, I see that most of my characters could probably benefit from those silk shoes that I just picked up. Let's see who kind of needs them the worst. 25, 30, 38, 26. Okay. The anti-tox silk slippers, which boost resistances to poison and makes the invulnerability window when you dodge longer. Done. Oh, I guess sometimes you have outfits for characters. Sky Scamp's clothes, Evan's clothes. Okay then. I guess I do only have my clothes, huh? Wait a second. Somebody needs to be wearing this champion's ring. I just remembered about that. I think I mentioned it ages and ages ago, but I just now remembered it for the first time. Done. Of course it was going to be on Roland. Of course. Also, it just registered to me, Dari, that that was also a pun. And yes, I would love to give you a hug sometime. You can't give me a hug, too. We'll just be a bunch of huggy bros. It'll be great. Come, Master Pugnacious. I have a treaty that I hope you won't drool all over. That would be very gross. And I'm pretty sure that if we continue to use the services of this side quest mode, we'll be able to get up to 25 people recruited from my kingdom in no time. And I'll be able to level up my kingdom, which means more research. Why, hello, stupid gatekeeper god. I can only apologize again for my unfortunate behavior in trying to manipulate fate for my own benefit. The guilt is something I will bear until my dying day. Wow. Aw. I actually kind of feel bad for him now if he's gonna feel guilty about it until he's on his deathbed. You again. Still hard. I still find it hard to believe that the Mandarin all but brought our kingdom to its knees. We must learn to be wary of such interference in the future. I have a feeling you're gonna end up joining me before the end of this game. I don't know, just a hunch that I have. Master Pugnacious, oh god. We're here to muscle you into signing my peace treaty.
Greetings.
Since you so kindly shared Doloran's identity and the details of his wicked scheme, my men have been working tirelessly to apprehend him. Without success, I am sorry to say. Even now, I cannot believe that that I allowed him to steal my king's bond. Sad day, that. Whether I was manipulated or not, what happened was unforgivable. It was a rough day. Positively awful. For real. I wished only to build a country where no one would have to suffer as I did. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not eliminate poverty entirely. And the more apparent this became to me, the more unsettled I felt. It was in allowing this matter to preoccupy me, in allowing myself to become distracted, that I offered Doloran an opening. It will not happen again. Okay. So why don't you let the taxes be made available again? We can help you. Just sign my treaty. We'll make it all better. United, we might stand a chance of defeating Doloran, and of returning your king's bond to you. To this end, we have drawn up a treaty, the Declaration of Interdependence. I hope to convince all the great nations of the world to sign it.
Goodness.
Oh boy, the chances of such a plan succeeding are quite remote. But Goldpaw will stand beside you in your endeavor. After all, there would be no Goldpaw, if not for you.
Oh my!
Yay!
Indeed.
Save the kingdom, save the world. Sign the treaty, save the world.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Ha!
If the Lady Luck wills it.
But
All right, can we... Wait, don't I still have the remote thingy? Can I manipulate the dice again? Can I cheat this? That would be so funny if we end up cheating this dice roll.
We ask you to guide us in
Like,
the
I'm
ways
pretty
of
sure
this
that would
new
cement
land.
us as the bad guys of this game if we cheated this dice roll, but I kind of want to do it anyway.
Will show us that you deem it wise.
No. Ouch. That's really bad. Lady Luck has decreed that this pact shall not be signed.
But
Luckily for you, I disagree. Oh, fuck off. The world is in danger. We stand together or fall apart. So what was the point in even going through all this pomp and circumstance, you jackass? To openly defy Lady Luck? Would you be so kind as to join me in the
Thank you.
High Roller Suite? Fine, sure, if you insist. Here I was trying to cheat your own game, but I guess if you cheat the rules first, then it doesn't really count? At least that's my hope. And let's go forge a union with Goldpaw. That sounds a whole lot dirtier than I meant it to. Have all the necessary preparations been made in signing this pact of yours? Yes, let's fucking do it. Ooh, mystical pact signing. It ends up taking like 3.5 pints of blood. All you hear is, "Arr!" Whoa, that's a magical pact. That's pretty cool. I wish I knew what it
let
said.
the nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled. United we stand as one single land.
Jesse, James. Oh, I see. Okay, so Longfang is now represented there. As is the second, and that would be his signature, is the King's, whatever, King's Bond creature. I suppose you'll be visiting the other nations in order to gain more signatories for the Declaration. Well, we will. Of course we will. I mean, there's apparently 3 others. Then I would suggest that you visit Hydropolis first, but you need to cross the sea to do so. I knew we would be off to Hydropolis next. Of course, you can't cross the sea with a simple magic spell, you silly, silly, silly. And will not be able to fly that far neither, lad. Ain't a wind I've ever heard of that can be relied to blow a man that sort of distance. You haven't met my mom. Wait, what? Looks like we'll be getting there by boat, or by not at all. Wait, by boat, you say? You would happen to know a master carpenter? Visit Capstan upon Hull. The shipwrights there are second to none. Excellent. And they are vassals of Goldpaw. I'll send word that you're coming. Sweet. So as what part of your kingdom, they should be willing to work with us pretty readily, right? I don't see any reason why they wouldn't at all. Except, you know, to stall the plot. Thank you, Pugnacious. Your gross, jaundiced eyes and beady red, flat face looks like you ran 3 too many times into a wall will certainly not be forgotten.
And so Evan and his friends unfurled the Declaration of Interdependence, the banner under which they would try to unite the world.
Aw.
Their first ally found, they set out to secure another, the maritime realm of Hydropolis.
I love the narration. Like, just when I think I lose all of my youth and innocence that's required to enjoy this game to its fullest, oh my god, here we go, secret scene. Something like that happens and the narrator comes in and it's just, it brings me right back.
Declaration of Interdependence, eh? Very impressive.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
What do you
I
have to say
Roland
about
thank
it?
for that. And Bodley, of course.
Don't forget your own role in all this. Pugnacious signed the agreement because of you, because he trusts you.
And do you trust me?
I suppose so.
Do I trust you?
By the way, are there any girls you like?
What? Where did that come from?
Oh, you know, just gonna kidnap them and hold them for
Oh,
ransom.
I was just interested.
That's all.
I like everyone. All of my subjects.
Answer the question.
Well, it's good to have someone you can trust. That's all. Someone you can be completely honest with, no matter what. Just something to bear in mind. See you soon.
So is that gonna be the next part of our journey?
Oh, goodbye.
Finding love? Also, it seems that King Evan may not exactly be in control of when he encounters this curious boy. I am still very, very, very curious about what's going on with him. I need to know more. Ooh, speaking of more. Hello, Mandarin. Bye, Dari. Thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. Stop by on Saturday. We're playing more Far Cry 5, or stop by on Sunday when I think I'm going to start playing God of War. So is that from Longfang? Like, was he able to manifest that little... And that's definitely Hydropolis. Okay. We've got to beat him there. Of course, we have no idea what the fully evolved form
Sea Queen's curse.
of our new King's Bond is. Like, right now it kind of looks like your stage 1 Digimon, but some of those stage 3s look pretty dope, so we'll see what happens. And we've been looking at some maps. Capstan upon Hollis, south of Gopal, right?
Aye.
We'll be, and we've to visit a swab by the name of Right, or so Pugnacious tells me. You mean, like, ship, right? All right, let's go get the best damn shipwright on the land and make him ours. We'll kidnap him and bring him back to our kingdom. But first, I have new citizenry to deploy. And possibly some research to get, too. I don't know. We've been out and about for a little bit. A new 5,000 fucking King's Guilder. Yes, please. 23 items in my stores. Yahoo! But no fucking solid lumber. Oh, but I just noticed that my stores can hold 50 items in there, whereas they can only hold 20 before. That's a pretty significant difference. Let's see here. I believe Fitch and Achu both are capable of working here in the Evermore Weapon Shop, which is fantastic. Because now my weapon shop has an IQ of 329. And I can finally research quality weapon development level 1. Yes, please. I believe that I've got Kaipi here, who would actually be better in the lumber yard, and then a citizen for the mining camp too. So lumber yard up here, perfectly suitable, and finally the mining camp, which is right here. Excellent. Nose in a million, and the Dowser's instinct. Nice. Yes, Dan. It absolutely is Fido. You gotta love this game sometimes. And then finally, Yukon goes in the market garden. Which, is that this? No, that's the Humble Bazaar. That's the fish market. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't have anybody here, so I might as well go ahead and put Yukon in this place. She'll be able to go ahead and start collecting stuff. And I guess I don't have the market garden yet. Whatever that is. Either way, we have the fresh fish market. leveled up, and we'll be able to get a ton of fresh fish in our coffers, including wave skipper shells, which I desperately needed. That would be so amazing if those just started showing up in my coffers. Would it not? Yes, it would. Let's see, to level up again, I need kingdom level of 2 or more. Same with the general store. Same with the market. Same with cook shop. What about the lumber yard? Same with the lumber yard. Ooh. I'm actually just a couple of 100 guilder short of being able to research this one, which will actually let me get better medicines and such. This is where I got money magnetism, which lets enemies drop more money in battle, and bags of balls, which causes enemies to drop more health and mana orbs. So I'm thinking that those are going to be really, really great upgrades to my various combat abilities, whereas the Explorer's Guild is going to give me great upgrades to various map abilities. Ooh, there's one I can level up. The farm. Although I think technically the farm is one of the few places where I don't have anybody right now. Let's see. Is there anywhere that I can kind of pull somebody from? I mean, yes, it would be either the weaponry or the Explorer's Guild. But I think we're okay for now. Yeah, because I could go ahead and research advanced shock tactics now, because our army has 5 or more unit commanders. But I'm missing the King's Guilder. Son of a bitch! No, I'm not. Yahoo! And I believe that will officially bring me to completed research for the entire kingdom. Or at least pretty goddamn close. We'll find out. Those are all going. Those are all going. I need to get improved smash and grab. That's literally the last upgrade that I don't currently have available. Improved smash and grab. That's amazing. And then I wish it would tell me how many citizens I have gained, because I don't know how many I have versus the 25 that I need to recruit. You know what I mean? Personnel, 11 out of 36 total, but it hasn't told me how many that I've recruited. Because I know I started with more than 10, or less than 10 people. So like, if I have 36 people in the kingdom, you would think I would have recruited at least 25 of them. Apparently not so much. Oh well, either way, Roland and Batu are officially above 1,000 health, and that makes me so happy. I can make a bunch of soldiers' cloaks, some cascading robes, more bone mail. Ooh, those are cool looking right there. Which will actually boost my water resistance. Who knows, that might actually be really great before going into the next level, or next section, I should say. And improving pieces of armor requires materials that I don't necessarily have right now. Ooh, but I could do my boss boots. I've had these for quite a long time, my god. Oh well.
Excuse me?
Question. Can I make that hybrid bow now that I need? Nope. Fuck. Because now I'm missing high tide shells. And I'm still missing the solid lumber. I'm just boned on both ends, aren't I? Oh, there's one solid lumber. Awesome. And then you don't suppose I could buy that shell that I need from the store, do you?
Come to do some
I mean, I know I'm going to need 4 solid lumber. So, like, not going to be able to do it yet. But, hey, at least we can get close. Because I can go ahead and buy all the high tide shells that I need. Done and done.
What else can I do for you?
Nothing,
I'll
my
be
dear.
seeing you
Thank you
again now.
very much. You've been a big help already. Yeah, now I can make the hybrid bow. I just need to be able to actually use the catalyst on it and get that up to rank 6, which will actually make it really great by comparison to the ones that I have right now. So I kind of want to make that happen, Captain. Farts. All right. Well, you know what? This is actually a good time anyway, because it's time for us to go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to head back into our throne room, go save this game, and then we're going to get on out of here. I apologize for the late start this evening. I had a little bit more of an involved dinner cooked this tonight, and it was really delicious and totally worth it. And unfortunately, it caused us to get started an hour later this evening than I wanted to. So instead of streaming for 3 hours, we'll only stream for 2. But now you know why I didn't take a break tonight. Now you know why we're going to meet back here on Saturday. And I have a feeling that after being 20 hours into this game, I just noticed, which is long goddamn time, I have a feeling that I'm going to make up for lost time a lot next week. Okay. Between already streaming on Monday when I don't normally stream so that we can play Monster Prom here with Jen and Dylon, which I'm really looking forward to. And then the fact that I'm probably going to be playing God of War pretty much every other night then until it's finished. I'd say that it's going to be worth it. I'd say that it's going to be totally worth it. So we will say goodbye to this game for a little bit. And when I see you on next Thursday, it'll be God of War playing. But in the meantime, Saturday night, we've got more Far Cry 5 coming your way. And it'll be our last bit of Far Cry 5 for a little bit too. So I'm wondering if we might actually be able to get to the end of the current third that we're on. And that'll be a good kind of like stopping point until we finish God of War. And then we can pick back up with Far Cry 5 and Ni No Kuni 2. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. You've been watching it on twitch.tv/numbers. My name is Tim Leftwich. If you did, in fact, enjoy the show, please consider following and or subscribing. It's the best way to make sure you don't miss any shows, whether they be the podcast on YouTube. Wow. Whether they be the podcasts on YouTube or the live streams here on Twitch. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. As always, we'll see you next time.